Kim Reynolds held a press conference on the return of over 100 Iowa National Guard soldiers who went to the U.S. border as part of Operation Lone Star. The state used $1.9 million from Iowa's American Rescue Plan funding to pay for this mission.
As governor, I have a responsibility to protect the safety and well-being of Iowans, and protecting them at home starts with protecting the southern border.
From 2020 through 2022, Iowa has experienced a 35% increase in drug-related deaths. And now we move to the stories that an Iowa woman is sharing tonight, also recently back from the border. Local 5's Megan McPherson spoke to the Osceola resident about her efforts to help people desperate for new lives in Iowa.
Stephanie Vielka Rivera-Wombold is no stranger to the U.S.-Texas border. As an activist in her community, she has long worked to help those crossing the border looking for a better life in the U.S. But she tells me that her most recent trip highlights a major humanitarian crisis with no end in sight.
While you're seeing is people, many mothers and children of all ages, many stories of survival.
Osceola resident Vielka Rivera-Wombold has been on a mission.
I haven't met anybody yet who has done this work that doesn't come back changed.
She's on a mission to change lives by saving them from dire circumstances. Wombold just returned to Iowa from the Texas-Mexico border last week, her 5th visit in 3 years.
I come home and I have to hang my head a little bit, and I do get emotional.
Wombold works with advocates helping people cross into the U.S. seeking asylum. Several of the people they help want to come to Iowa.
There's a lot about Iowa that reminds them of home. It's the values that Iowans used to be known for. It's those kind of hardworking values, and that they're not dissimilar at all. And that's what they're looking for over here.
She wants Iowans to know immigrants are vital members of the state's workforce.
People forget that here in Iowa, you should care, because these people have been contributing to the Iowan society and Iowan culture.
Even though 1,000 miles separate Iowa from the southern border, Wombold believes it's still possible to bridge the gap between politics and humanity.
I challenge anybody, I don't care what faith, background, or political belief you are, to go to the border and do some of the work that we have. Just go.
Wombold also told me today that she is already planning another trip to the border this January. She hopes to continue to go back and help more asylum seekers for as long as she can.